Hi, my name's Rebecca.
Hi, I'm Sinead.
And today we're just going to briefly talk about drug and alcohol awareness and the effects.
Yeah, so alcohol is like a major issue in Ireland today, and it's so easily accessible. Like, you will or can be exposed to alcohol at any point in time in your life. And it's just important to know like that females and males handle alcohol differently, and there's different units for females and males. So it's just important to know when your limits and what your body can handle.
Yeah, and it's also really important to note that, say if you are influenced at a younger age, that you might be peer pressured into things that you might have never done at that age, and that can be really hard for some young people to cope with. And it's also really important to think like, would I have done that if I had drink on me? And it's just being mindful of situations that drink might put yourself into or your friends around you.
Yeah, and like for drugs as well, like drug is another big issue in Ireland today. Like, it's so easily accessible, and you can literally get it anywhere, like especially in clubs or just anywhere in general.
And the thing about it is, when there's drugs, there comes debt, and you'll have to pay back people like your money, and this can have like a really hard effect, not on yourself but for your family and friends. And also with drugs, you don't know who's supplying it, where is it coming from.
Exactly.
And there's different batches, and the kick or the high that you might get off one batch 1 week will be completely different the next time, because there's different substances added into it, and it's never going to be the same.
Yeah, like you can have like long-term effects such as like psychological and physical development, and especially your brain. Like, your brain development is going to be affected because of drugs.
Yeah, and it's also really important to note that if you kind of get caught up with drugs, it can lead to like criminal charges, and that can have like a long-term effect. Like, when you're younger, you don't really think about these things because you're like, oh, I'm young, I can kind of get on with it, so what. But
it's for like, say, like in the future, if you want to travel and you might have a criminal record, which you can impact on the traveling, and you might not be able to see places that you want to see, like.
Yeah, and like it's also really important, like we're not saying that if you take drink or you take drugs, like we're not trying to change your opinion or view. But we're just trying to like raise awareness that if you are using drugs and drink as a coping mechanism to suppress your emotions, that is when it's kind of really important to take a step back and look and say, do I really need help?
Exactly, and we'll just leave some links and websites down below just for any help that you might need.
Yeah, and if you need more any information, just let us know.
Thank you.
Thank you.